Now let us see question number 1 from this second paper of electrostatic. The previous chapter of electrostatic was related with electric charges and field. Now it is related with the electrostatic potential and capacitances. So these are two parts. This is second paper for electrostatic. ॲक्च्युली बोर्डच्या सिलेबसमध्ये इलेक्ट्रोस्टॅटिक आपला 2 पार्टमध्ये डिवाइड केलेला आहे, 11th आणि 12th. CBSEला तो एकाच याच्यात आहे आणि तो ह्या हेडिंगखाली दिलेला असतो. सो लेट अस सी दिस क्वेश्चन नंबर 1. द इलेक्ट्रिक पोटेंशियल at the center of the metallic conducting sphere is A 0, half of the potential at the surface, equal from potential at the surface of the sphere and by the potential. So correct answer is C. Why? We already know this reason. So electric field is given by electric field intensity E is equal to minus dV by dr, where dV is equal to potential difference between 2 points separated by distance dr. Inside a conductor metal, E is equal to 0. Therefore, now what will happen when E becomes 0? dV will become 0. Therefore, by equation 1, dV is equal to 0. Therefore, potential on surface is equal to potential at any point like center, any point inside the sphere, inside the conductor. कंडक्टरचा शेप कुठला पण असू शकेल. कंडक्टर लाईक स्पियर. Potential on the surface of a conductor, and therefore C choice is correct. Therefore, C choice is correct. ही प्रॉपर्टी आपल्याला बऱ्याच ठिकाणी यूज करायची. नेक्स्ट second question. Figure is given. The 3 charges plus Q0, minus Q and minus Q are placed at the vertices of an isosceles right angle triangle as shown in the figure. The net electrostatic potential energy is 0 if Q0 is equal to. So the figure is given like this. This is a right angle isosceles triangle Isosceles means these two sides are equal. So if this is L, this is also L. Now at one corner the charge is Q0. This charge is minus Q. This charge is minus Q. So we will denote this triangle by ABC. Triangle ABC. ABC. So this distance will be by Pythagoras theorem. In triangle ABC, BC square is equal to AB square plus AC square is equal to L square plus L square is equal to 2L square, and therefore BC is equal to root 2 multiplied by L. So I will add here root 2 into L. So this is L, this is L, this is root 2L. Let U is equal to total potential energy of system of three charges. So U is equal to UAB, ह्या दोन चार्जेसची पोटेन्शियल एनर्जी प्लस UAC plus UBC, these two charges. So you can give this relation like this: UAB, so A and B charges. So plus Q0 into minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Now distance is AB. Plus now AC means A and C. So again one charge is Q0, other charge is minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and now distance should be taken as the AC. Plus now B and C means these 2 points. So minus Q, again minus Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught, and this is distance BC. And therefore U total potential energy is equal to, now this is 4 pi epsilon naught is common, Q into Q0 is common, Q0 into Q common, 4 pi epsilon naught common into bracket, it is minus 1 by L, it is minus 1 upon L, and this is plus minus to become plus, sorry, you can take only Q common. So here Q0 is remaining, Q0 into L, Q0 into L, and this is equal to Q upon root 2L, root 2L, like this. So U is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Now if we take the LCM root 2 into L, then this is equal to minus 2 minus root 2 into Q0 minus root 2 into Q0, and this is only Q, like this. So this is equation 1. But total P is equal to 0. Total P is equal to 0, therefore U is equal to 0, therefore this is minus 2 root 2 times Q0 plus Q is equal to 0. This is 0, therefore this bracket is 0, numerator becomes 0, and therefore we have to find the value of Q0. So minus Q0 is equal to minus Q upon 2 root 2, and therefore Q0 is equal to Q upon 2 root 2. 2 root 2. So this is the value. So the value of Q0 in terms of Q is like this. But this choice is not given directly. Answer is correct. The answer is given in this form. So I will arrange a right hand side like this. Multiply by 2. And this is 2 multiplied by 2 root 2 as it is. So this is equal to 2 times Q upon 4 root 2. This is equal to 2 times Q upon under root of. This 4 will become 16 multiplied by 2, and therefore Q0 is equal to 2 times Q upon this is under root 32. So same value can be written like this. So the correct choice is B. B is correct. Like this. Next, question number 3. In the following diagram, the work done in moving a point charge from a point P to the point A, B and C is respectively WA, WB, WC, then the choices are given. So here in this figure there is a point charge which is moved from P to different point, but the situation is like this. This is the path ABC, and this is the point P where the point charge Q0 is kept. Since in the given region there is no electric field, present, therefore E is equal to 0. Therefore electric force Fe acting on Q0 is Fe is equal to Q0 into E is equal to 0. No force, therefore no work is done, or work done is equal to 0. Work done is equal to 0, and therefore the correct answer is work done for point A, for point B, for point C, all these values are 0. Therefore the correct choice is B. आपल्याला हा पण चॉईस दिलेला आहे, पण ह्या वर्कची व्हॅल्यू जर इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड असेल तर इक्वल नाही ना, कारण हे डिस्टन्स कमी, हे डिस्टन्स जास्त, हे डिस्टन्स आणि सरफेस ABC इक्विपोटेन्शियल आहे काय ते पण दिलेलं नाही. सो करेक्ट आन्सर इज दिस. द वर्क डन इज 0 for all the 3 points. Question number 4. It is similar to question number 1. A hollow metal sphere of radius 5 centimeter is charged such that potential at its surface is 10 volt. The potential at the center of the sphere is 10 volt दिल तो similar to question number 1. So E is equal to minus dV by dr. Inside the sphere, E is equal to 0. This is the universal property of a conductor. Therefore, dV is equal to 0. Therefore, potential at center of the sphere is equal to potential on its surface. Potential on surface of a sphere, and that is equal to Vc is equal to 10 volt. So potential at the surface and potential at the surface at the center is same, and that is equal to 0. Therefore, B choice is correct. B is correct. Next, question number 5. In the case of a charged metallic sphere, the potential V changes with respect to distance s from the center as. So you have to give the correct graph. So potential is given by. Now if we consider a sphere like this, so this is a metal sphere whose center is C. This is the point P on the surface. So this radius is R. So let S is equal to distance of a point from center C. Therefore, at center C, S is equal to 0. At point P on the surface of a sphere, S is equal to R. On line CP, 0 is less than S less than R, and outside the sphere, H is greater than R. So these are the 4 regions. Now I will plot a graph. B again S. So this is R is equal to 0. S is equal to 0. S is equal to R. S greater than R for all these values, and this is 0 is less than S less than R, like this. So for this region, the potential is constant. V is equal to, at center suppose the charge is Q, So V is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R, and in this region the potential decreases V is equal to 4 pi Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught S, where S is greater than R, and therefore V is inversely proportional to S. So outside the sphere, the potential decreases with respect to distance, and in this region potential remains constant. V is equal to constant, and therefore the correct choice is B. B represents the. Now why potential remains constant? The reason is same. For 0 less than or equal to H less than or equal to R, the पूर्ण region V is equal to constant equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R, because E is equal to minus dV by dr. Inside the sphere, पहिला प्रॉब्लेम पुन्हा आपण रिपीट करतो. Inside the sphere E is equal to 0, therefore dV is equal to 0, therefore V is constant. V is constant from S is equal to 0 to S is equal to R. So this is the correct representation. Now we will add one more point. Now if we plot a graph of electric field intensity against distance S, then from this point to this point, from C to P, the electric field intensity is 0 inside the electric field, and therefore up to this point S is equal to 0, S is equal to R, the electric field intensity is 0. Now at this point the intensity increases to maximum value, and then it decreases exponentially. So at this point E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square, and this is E inversely proportional to S square. E is equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught S square. So electric field decreases like this. So from this point to this point, electric intensity E is equal to 0 inside the sphere, and on the surface of the sphere intensity is this much, and then it decreases exponentially like this. So this graph is given in B, but it is a graph of intensity against. So remember these two cases. This is a graph of potential against distance, and this is a graph of electric field intensity against the distance. Inside the sphere, the intensity vanishes from this point to this point, from center to surface. The intensity is 0. At the surface, the intensity is Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R square, like this, and then it decreases because S increases like this. So 0 maximum, and then it decreases. In this case, inside the sphere, the intensity vanishes, therefore dV is equal to 0, therefore potential is constant, and that potential is constant equal to Q upon 4 pi epsilon naught R. So potential at point P, potential at center C, and potential at any point between C and P, it remains constant because intensity is 0 inside the conductor. So this point is used for this graph of potential. like this. Next, question number 6. Consider the three concentric shells of metal A, B and C are having the radii A, B, C respectively as shown in the figure. A is less than B less than C. Their surface charge densities are sigma, minus sigma and sigma respectively. म्हणजे बी स्पियरवरचा चार्ज तो निगेटिव्ह चार्ज आहे ह्याचा अर्थ. Calculate the electric potential on the surface of the shell A. So these are spherical shell. They are concentric. So I will show the figure. Suppose this is the shell A, whose radius is A and surface charge density sigma. The charge is Q. Now it is surrounded by another sphere, concentric sphere. This is sphere B having radius B, having surface charge density minus sigma, total charge QB, and the outermost sphere is C. So this is radius C, this is capital C, this is surface charge density sigma, and the charge is QC. So QB, QA, QB, QC are the charges on shell A, B and C respectively. Therefore, QA is equal to sigma surface charge density multiplied by area 4 pi A square. Sigma is equal to surface charge density A is equal to radius of the shell A. QB is equal to minus sigma multiplied by 4 pi B square. QC is equal to sigma into 4 pi C square. So these are the values of QA, QB and QC. Now by Cauchy's theorem, charge given to the sphere is concentrated is supposed to be concentrated, is imagined is supposed to be concentrated at its center. Therefore, VA is equal to potential on the surface of shell A. Therefore, VA is equal to QA upon 4 pi epsilon naught E. VB is equal to QB upon 4 pi epsilon naught B. VC is equal to QC upon 4 pi epsilon naught C. So these are the equations. Now what to find? The total potential. Total potential on the surface of sphere A. It is due to the all three potentials. let Vt is equal to total potential on the surface of sphere A. इथला पोटेन्शियल आपल्याला काढायचा आहे. Vt is equal to question mark. So Vt is equal to potential due to the A sphere plus potential due to the B sphere plus potential due to the charges on C sphere, and this is equal to. Now say this is equation 2 and these are equations 1. So using 2, total potential Vt is equal to, now this 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught common Qa upon A plus Qb upon B plus Qc upon C. This is equation 3. And now here Qa, Qb, Qc are substituted from equation 1. Using 1, total potential Vt is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught into bracket. This Qa is substituted this sigma 4 pi A square upon E plus minus sigma 4 pi B square upon B plus sigma 4 pi C square upon C. So 4 pi sigma common 4 pi epsilon naught inside the bracket A minus B plus C. So 4 pi cancel. Therefore sigma upon epsilon naught into bracket A minus B plus C. This is the total potential in terms of the surface charge density sigma. So the correct answer is the A. Therefore A is correct. A is correct. Actually हा प्रॉब्लेम एवढा सॉल्व करण्याची पूर्ण सॉल्व करण्याची गरज पण नाही. See, this B sphere has negative charge, so its potential will be negative. So this middle term will be only negative and first and last term will be positive. So first term is positive, last term is positive and middle term is negative. So this sequence plus minus plus, it is given only in only in A. बी चॉईसमध्ये दोन ठिकाणी मायनस मायनस आहे. सी मध्ये मायनस साईनच नाही आहे आणि डी मध्ये फक्त सीचं मायनस साईन दिलेलं आहे. सो बाय ऑब्झर्विंग ओनली द साईन यू कॅन गिव्ह द करेक्ट आन्सर. तर ह्या प्रॉब्लेममध्ये हा सी शेलचा चार्ज जर निगेटिव्ह राहिला असता तर इथे मायनस साईन आलं असतं आणि इथे प्लस साईन राहिलं असतं. ते लक्षात, हे दोन चार्ज निगेटिव्ह ती टर्म इथे निगेटिव्ह होऊन जाईल ए बी सी पैकी. Logically you can solve. Question number 8. Question number 7 we will see afterwards. Question number 8, it is a theoretical problem. Identify the wrong statement. A. In an electric field, two equipotential surfaces can never intersect. This is the correct statement. We have to find the wrong statement. So A is the correct statement. We have to find the wrong statement. B. A charged particle free to move in an electric field shall always move in the direction of electric field. The electric field at the surface of a charged conductor is always normal to the surface and the electric potential decreases along a line of a force in an electric field. So we have to select the correct answer. So we will go one by one. A choice. no two equipotential surfaces can intersect because then at the point of intersection electric field intensity vector E has two directions simultaneously. Which is impossible. Therefore, A is correct statement. A statement is correct. Now B statement. But to select the wrong statement. B. A charged particle free to move in an electric field shall always move in the direction of E. B is wrong statement. Because positively charged particle moves in the direction of E. In the direction of electric field E, while negatively charged particle moves in the direction opposite to direction of E. Therefore, B choice is correct. Now, C statement. The electric field at the surface of a charged particle is always normal. So, C is correct statement. Because as long as charges on the conductor shape कुठला पण असू शकेल, as long as charges on the conductor are at rest, stationary, electric field intensity E is this is the 5-star property that we have seen. E is always directed normal to surface of the conductor. statement and going to select the wrong statement, therefore B is correct. Now what is about D? D is correct statement. B is correct statement. Why? What is statement? The electric potential decreases along a line of force in an electric field. E is equal to minus dV by dr. So E is always directed along a line of force. Therefore, as the distance r increases along a line of force, negative sign indicate that potential V decreases. Distance increases but potential decreases, therefore minus sign. Potential V decreases. This is the meaning of the minus sign. So D is correct statement, C is correct statement, B is wrong statement, and we have to select this wrong statement. A statement is correct, C statement is correct, D statement is correct, B statement is wrong, and we have to select the wrong statement. Therefore, B choice must be correct. हे सिलेक्ट द रॉंग चॉईस जरा विचार करून आन्सर लिहायला पाहिजे. लक्षात. So remember the type of the question. All the statement given A, B, C theoretically, and we have to select the wrong statement. So only B statement is wrong, therefore B choice is correct. A statement is correct because this is the result. Electric field intensity is always perpendicular to the equipotential surface. So if the two equipotential surfaces intersect, then at the point of intersection, electric field intensity will also intersect. It will have two directions simultaneously, which is never possible. We know the property of the real or true vector. A real or true vector has only one direction at a given point. No two directions, two or more than two directions are possible for a given vector. Therefore, this A statement is correct, but it is a wrong choice. Now, in this statement, by the 5-star property, whatever may be the shape of the conductor, as long as the charges are stationary at rest, this is the property of the chapter electrostatic, the intensity is directed normally away or normally toward, depending upon the positive or negative charges. So E is equal to minus dV by dr. As R increases in the direction of electric field along the lines of force, then potential will decrease. So this is D statement is correct, C statement is correct, A statement is correct, only B statement is wrong, and therefore B is the correct choice. Okay, we will see the remaining question next time.